Well, good evening. I'm Leslie Maddine.
And I'm Chris Holmstrom. We begin tonight with breaking news. Tom Brady says he's not going to retire right now after all. Now, the NFL great made the announcement on Twitter saying he's coming back for his 23rd season in Tampa. Sports director Jim Hill will have much more on this breaking news just ahead in sports.
And more breaking news. Legendary actor William Hurt has died at the age of 71.
Yeah, actor William Hurt died just a week before his 72nd birthday.
Hurt's son posted on social media that his father died of natural causes. He had been battling terminal prostate cancer since 2018.
What I don't know, I can learn. What I do know, nobody can teach.
Hurt was best known for starring roles in a string of critically acclaimed films in the 80s, including Body Heat, The Big Chill, Kiss of the Spider Woman, and Broadcast News. Hurt won the Oscar for Best Actor for his performance in Kiss of the Spider Woman and was nominated 3 other times.
And Albert Brooks co-starred with Hurt in Broadcast News. This afternoon, he sent out this tweet. It said, "Rest in peace, William Hurt. So sad to hear this news. Working with him on Broadcast News was amazing. He will be greatly missed."
Matthew Modine tweeted out saying, "I had the great pleasure of working beside William Hurt in Too Big to Fail. Bill was a consummate professional, continually searching for greater truth and human understandings. Blessings to his family and friends." R.I.P. William Hurt was 71 years old.
Well, Russia's war on Ukraine has taken another alarming turn as waves of Russian missiles pounded a military training base close to Ukraine's western border with NATO member Poland. 35
people are dead and more than 130 wounded. KCAL 9's Deborah Alfarone reports from the White House.
More than 30 Russian cruise missiles targeted a military training facility in western Ukraine about 10 miles from Poland's border. The sprawling base has been used by the U.S. and NATO for training exercises. The deadly airstrikes came after Russia threatened to target foreign weapon shipments. On Face the Nation, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan was asked whether any potential Russian strike into Polish territory or airspace would also be an attack on NATO.
If there is a military attack on NATO territory, it would cause the invocation of Article 5, and we would bring the full force of the NATO alliance to bear in responding to it.
On Friday, President Biden repeated his position that U.S. troops would not engage with Russian forces.
We will not fight a war against Russia in Ukraine. Direct confrontation between NATO and Russia is World War III.
Despite international outrage and stiff economic sanctions, there's been no let-up in Russia's relentless bombardment. Thousands have been killed and millions of Ukrainians forced from their homes.
When they bomb hospitals, maternity houses, schools, when they kill civilians passing by trying to be evacuated from the war zone, that of course indicates that they are trying to break us down and to destroy us.
As Russian forces close in on the capital of Kyiv, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky visited wounded troops at a hospital there. Zelensky says Russia is even blocking priests bringing humanitarian aid to Ukrainian cities. Deborah Alfarone, CBS 2 News.
Well, American journalist and documentary filmmaker Brent Renaud was shot and killed today in a suburb of